Yes, that's absolutely right. What awesome people to start with that. But for Alabama fans, what's cooler than getting to know a Crimson Tide player? How about creating a genuine friendship with one of them? Well, that's the story of Malachi and Ford. Fandom surrounding Alabama football is larger than life, even when it comes from the smallest of fans. How much do you love Alabama football?
100%.
What's even bigger? How about the bond between Alabama junior defensive back Malachi Moore and 7-year-old Ford Bertram?
The energy and the positivity that he has is what I really like about Ford.
What do you love the most about Malachi?
That he's on the Alabama football team.
I had to let Malachi know.
Yeah, that sounds like Ford.
No love lost between these two.
Somebody in a position like that really take their time and spend time with our guy. It's a real genuine relationship that they have.
I love kids, and so if I can find a way to impact somebody's life in a positive way, I'm gonna do that. And it doesn't take that much time just to send a text like thank you or something like that.
More is doing more than something like that. When Ford, a native of Trussville, was just 4 years old, he was diagnosed with leukemia. An innocent childhood turned into a battle.
It was horrible. I'm not gonna cry. It was horrible.
Yet, like his namesake, Ford was built tough.
It was amazing to witness him as a 4-year-old, him be so strong. And I don't think I could have done it.
Meanwhile, Malachi, a name meaning messenger of God in Hebrew, found a way to be a blessing for the Bertrams during challenging times, like numerous hospital stays.
When that would come up, I would just text the family, text his mom, let him know that I'm praying for him, and let Ford know that I'm with him.
And anytime Ford's sick, even before a game, he will message me and say, tell Ford I'm thinking about him. That's what he thinks about before he goes on the field. I feel like if anything, Malachi doing that for Ford helps Ford get through it.
From in-person visits to phone calls to jerseys and gloves, and last year donating NIL proceeds to help with the Bertrams' hospital fees, Malachi turned his bright spotlight at Alabama onto Ford.
It's impressive to see the character of Malachi, and he's really taken his platform and using it for much more than playing football.
I'm not trying to do it for any recognition or anything, just to be a good person and help them through the difficult time that Ford was having.
And out of all of that, a friendship shined the brightest. And of course, a lifetime fan.
I asked Ford, he had your jersey, and I said, would you ever wear another number? And he said no.
Yeah.
I was like, how does that make you feel to know that, for the rest of his life, he's going to be representing you, or at least be connected, heart to heart with what you were able to do?
It makes me feel very special just to know that I impacted his life in a very positive way, and that we have built a friendship over it.
Now in remission, the Bertrams can look at the Children's of Alabama Hospital and be reminded of what their son overcame, but also the love that came with the journey.
He's a real genuine guy. That's the thing, is that he doesn't have to do all this.
Nothing we could say or do to express how thankful we are to him. Because he's just so young, and he's done everything for him.
And we could all agree that a full circle of gratitude is truly larger than life, or at least something that rivals that love for Alabama.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
What a cute kid, and what an awesome guy in Malachi. You can tell Roll Tide runs deep in the Bertram family, but what's even cooler is Malachi said that Ford is always motivating him to stay positive, but I can say that we all can agree that both Ford and Malachi are motivating all of us. Back to you guys.
That's amazing, Carrie. All right, thank you very much.